There are moments in human history when the world feels like it is falling apart. Wars spread. Truth becomes difficult to recognize. Fear spreads faster than wisdom. Ancient civilizations warned us that such a time would come. They called it Kali Yuga, the age when confusion replaces clarity, when power replaces morality, and when humanity begins to forget who it truly is. And in those same ancient texts, there is a prophecy that when darkness reaches its peak, a force will rise to restore balance. They called that force Kalki. For centuries, people believed Kalki would appear as a warrior, riding a white horse, carrying a blazing sword. But what if we misunderstood the prophecy? What if Kalki was never meant to be one person? What if Kalki is something much more powerful, an awakening inside the human mind, a moment when knowledge cuts through ignorance, when fear is replaced by understanding, when humanity finally remembers that wisdom, not power, is what restores balance? Today, the world stands at another turning point, a time when technology, medicine, and intelligence are converging in ways never seen before. And perhaps the most important question of our time is this: are we witnessing the arrival of Kalki or the awakening of Kalki within us? So, the core idea here is like the Kalki Protocol, a sort of cosmic blueprint that aligns mind, medicine, and cosmic law to disrupt our current reality.
Yeah, absolutely. And it goes beyond just the usual health issues, right? It treats antimicrobial resistance not merely as a biological failure, but as this cosmic correction, a necessary reset to a system built on brute force and dependency.
Right, exactly. It suggests that our healthcare system, which relies on overusing antibiotics as a quick fix, is essentially violating natural law. As a result, nature itself, well, it's pushing back with what they call the Kalki correction.
That's a powerful way to look at it. And then there's this alarming prediction. They mention 16 to 17 million AMR associated deaths annually by 2050 if we keep going down this path. That's a wake up call, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's like the measurable peak of the Kali Yuga. Essentially, when human systems disconnect from natural law, they end up consuming themselves.
Yup, that really puts things into perspective. Now, what intrigues me is the dual perspective they present, the human materialist view versus the cosmic view. The idea that our war against nature with antibiotics is backfiring and, in a way, nature's itself recalibrating through processes like plasmid gene transfer.
Yeah, it's like a two-sided coin. On one side, you've got the standard superbug threat from overusing antibiotics, and on the other, there's this idea that the natural world is correcting the imbalance by essentially enforcing its own rules, a cosmic form of justice.
That really flips the script. And then there's this whole discussion about the architecture of a system buster, which is like challenging everything from how our mind operates to how we interact with external authorities. It's suggesting a shift from a conditioned mind to a sovereign, intuitive one, right?
Exactly. It draws a clear blueprint. Move from external influences that foster conformity to internal cosmic law and intuition, your Svadharma. It's almost like the content is asking us to rewire, to realign with a fundamental truth that
Yeah, that's deep
consciousness
stuff.
creates reality.
And the comparison between ancient Vedic wisdom and modern quantum physics, that was fascinating. Both point to the idea that observation, or consciousness, collapses potential into form.
Absolutely. It's like they're saying that the universe is vibration and sound, think OM, and that separation is an illusion. This reaffirms the idea that the truth of reality is holistic and interconnected.
Can't argue with that. But, I'm a bit skeptical. While this cosmic rebalancing idea is intellectually stimulating, can it actually offer a tangible solution to systems like healthcare?
That's a fair point. I mean, the protocol doesn't claim to offer a quick fix. It challenges us to re engage with inner coherence and personal agency. For instance, using practices like autophagy through fasting protocols, which naturally rebuild healthy cellular architecture.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Right. It's less about adopting a new pill and more about a paradigm shift, a restoration of individual sovereignty, and a rebalancing of our internal states, like using heart coherence to signal safety.
Exactly. It's a call to reprogram not just our minds, but the entire broadcast signal of reality, with media and honest, intuition driven creation acting as amplifiers for collective change.
That's truly revolutionary. So, in the end, it's about releasing the old, mastering the new broadcast, creating a true mirror of reality, and finally, embracing our unique cosmic duty. That's a lot to process.
Definitely, it's like a holistic roadmap, urging us to consider that we aren't separate observers, but the universe experiencing itself. It's a profound reminder that real healthcare disruption and transformation start from within.
Absolutely. And it really challenges us to think in a more integrated, authentic way. This has been quite the enlightening discussion. Thanks for exploring these cosmic twists with me.
Anytime. Let's keep questioning and reconnecting with that inner, unjudging truth. Until next time.